Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Nerd OD&D, the Blailflow Chronicles. I believe this is episode 6 of this epic quest. I'm Dan, also known as Lord Sugar. I'm joined by Dave, who is... I'm trying to remember everyone's names.
Can you not remember Draco Justice?
Draco Justice, sorry. Reg, you are Frank Bunty, as always. And Sean/Steve is Bonarail. And as always, we are joined by our enigmatic and fiendish dungeon master, Doddy from Summon Games.
Can we just... The Bonarail's absolutely dead and twice as pissed off about it.
Yeah, fair enough. That is true. Yes. I mean, we'll have a nice quick rundown.
Dying.
Yes.
She
can rejoin us, apparently.
Bleeding in a pool of her own rage.
That's it.
Yeah, because she got spat on.
So let's just get stuck straight back into it. So, Doddy, remind us, where were we?
You are currently in a cavern system seeking the cult of the Kraken. You've encountered a couple of gentlemen who you're kind of establishing on mercenaries upon travelling through a couple of the cavern rooms. You've come across a group of goblins who yelled at you and charged, shouting for the King of the Tide. During the fight, which was going so swimmingly, unintended, Bonarail was hit repeatedly about the head and has fallen to the floor, and the goblin has spat on her in disgust because Bonarail said we can do it the easy way or the hard way, and the goblin responded with the hard way.
And killed her. Well, knocked her out.
Can I just make a ridiculous underestimated statement, which is I had a plan and it didn't quite work out the way I thought.
No, it's weird that.
That is definitely an understatement.
And it's a good job I didn't wipe the board because I still have the initiative orders. So, Sean, you are next. You need to grab me a D20, sir.
Yeah.
Roll it with no pluses.
D20 rolling.
Okay.
That is a solid 9.
Solid 9. So, on your sheet, you will see there are 3 success little tick boxes and 3 failure tick boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click a failure.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
You need to roll one more, the better than that. Anything from 10 to 19 is amazing. That's a success. If you roll a natural 20, you automatically stabilize yourself and you're on 1 hit point. If you roll a natural 1, it's 2 failures.
Oh God,
which you've only got 2 left.
now because you will die.
Do I roll again?
No,
not until you go.
This is what we call the creeping death. I know you.
So if he/she rolls an 11, that means he's not quite dead anymore, but has no hit points. So do we then have to heal her?
He'll be 1 success and 1 failure, and if no one gets to him, he keeps rolling on his initiative turn, regardless, until he either stabilizes himself or he dies.
Okay.
So would my lay on hands, would that be alright when he's on the floor, or is that when he's up?
That is fine on the floor. We call that the boop, because
Cool.
you were literally giving him 1 hit point and going boop.
Right, okay.
Nice.
So, Dave!
Indeed. Well,
You are stood next to this goblin who has just floored your friend and then spat on her in disgust.
I want to do something more elegant, but I feel like just a 2-handed quarterstaff strike is the best thing I can do right now. But I want to do something more interesting than that, because I'm just clubbing him with a stick, which just that's not very cool. So now he's a goblin, but he's a big goblin, right?
He's
still-
more built than the others, yes.
But he's not. But he's still a goblin, right? So he's not like
He's
big.
still a goblin. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I can pick him up and do a proper like over the shoulder RKO on him.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. I thought you were going to go for the Bane back break.
No, basically, so I want to. He's facing away from me, isn't he? Because he's attacked monorail.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is what Draco wants to do is to grab him round the middle, and then throw him over his shoulder and try to drop him on his own head.
Nice.
Right, that will take us into a grapple, if you wish to do that.
I live for this. I live for the grapple. Let's do it.
Let me get the rules for grapple.
Let me throw some dice and make this happen. Club a man with a stick, but it's much better to do a full-on D&D RKO.
It's true. That does sound pretty cool. And I wouldn't expect anything less from Draco.
And I suppose I can roll animal handling because he's a goblin, right? Because I'm literally handling him.
Creature, not an animal,
Damn.
as we learned last week.
Damn.
Damn it, these words that mean real things.
Maybe it'll be an
Words have
athletics check.
consequences.
Maybe it'll be an athletics check. That would be really useful.
Okie dokie. Roll me a. Roll me. An attack action. There's.
Okay. Well, does it count as an unarmed strike, basically?
Pretty much,
Yeah?
yes.
Cool. Right, let's make it
So
happen.
you go off either your strength or your dex, which I think your strength, aren't you?
Well, they're the same. So am I rolling D20 plus strength?
Yes.
Okay. That's an 18, sir.
Ooh, it's a hit.
Boom. That's like the $10 million man sound effects as you do it in slow motion.
Let me see. We'll speed it up. Oh no, that's a fail. Any bonuses? No.
Oh, that guy's going bye-bye.
Okie. So we're gonna do RKO on him, just to speed up this little combat. So we will roll for non-lethal.
I mean, it's...
Yeah, we want to capture him, don't we?
Yeah, that's true. So roll an unarmed strike damage. Does that sound fair?
That's the one.
Okay. As he does it, as he picks him around the waist and he goes to throw him over his shoulder, he goes, "Looks like the scales of justice have tipped in my favor," and throws him over the edge.
Yes.
And does it 3 points of damage? So it's not particularly.
Every Perth go, you have me. It's amazing. God bless.
All the damage you've dealt, that is enough to put him on 0.
Yes. We avenged you, Bonarail.
Oh, amazing. So can I go up to? In fact, that's everyone dead now, isn't it?
So it was Dave, and then it'll go to Reg next.
Cool. So there's no more goblins. He was the last one, wasn't he?
He was the last one, yeah.
Cool. Right. So I'll go up to Sean Bonrail, and I'll literally start rubbing my hands, and I put my hands over Bonrail and cast Lay on Hands, bring him up to his 1 HP, and then we'll grab the no, because the shackles are on one of them.
We need to slice the other guy's hands off so we can.
Yes.
We'll take you out of initiative on that one then. So Sean, you're on 1 hit point.
Apply changes. Oh, so I'm not in dead mode anymore now.
You are alive.
No, I brought you back.
Thanks to Reg.
And with your failure or your failure, just cross it off. You reset that every time you are healed from death.
Yeah. It's gone. It's disappeared. So is it my turn now?
Good man.
We're out of battle now, aren't we?
You're out of combat, yeah.
Okay.
So we just do whatever you want, whenever you want. Now.
Stirring. What's gone on with the guy that spat on me? Is he just unconscious now?
He is KO'd on the floor.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I crawl over to him, obviously not my best, and just take an eye. I'm just going to take one of his eyes out.
No. Draco sees you crawling towards him and stands in the way and goes, Bonarail, I think you should rest. I know what you want to do, but I worry that the blood loss will render him dead. So I think you should hold back from what you want to do, and save that. Put it in a little box, keep it in your heart, and use it on the next foe we encounter. Taking this man's eye will not bring back your dignity. That's already gone.
Wow.
And he leans in close. I of course won't tell anyone that you shit your pants. That happens. That happens when one is close to death. I know that.
So I've heard.
I've heard that. I myself have never been close to death, but I understand that you were just now, and I can smell that, and that's fine. I won't tell anybody else. But you should rest. It's important that you rest.
Want it to be.
And I mean
There's going to be a friendly kill in a minute.
I mean disrespect, Bonarail.
I ignore everything he's just said and just still take the eye.
You need to roll for that.
Yeah, roll to hit. You'll have advantage because he's because of the way he is.
Please crit fail. Please crit fail.
What do you want to roll?
It's 2 d20s. And you take the highest.
The highest was 16.
If he wasn't unconscious, he would have missed. But roll for damage. Jeez. So that'll be one of your normal. We'll go for one of your normal punch strikes.
Which is what? It's
a D4 for you or D6?
D4 plus strength, I think it is.
Oh yeah, D4 plus your strength. With your sneak attack, does it say you may sneak attack?
My strength is -1, so let's do that. So D4 -1. I rolled a 4, so 3.
3. Okay. Now he's bleeding out.
Right. Okay. Can I use my blanket from my inventory and just literally slice a strip off, wrap it around his eye, and tighten it fully to try and stop some of the blood flow?
Make me a medicine check.
Okay, so that's the D20 minus my medicine. Well, that's good. -1.
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
What?
Hang on. Do you have -2 for medicine?
Yeah, I've got -2 for medicine and rolled on that one.
So you just made him worse.
God.
Didn't make him any better.
Has a combination of Bonarail's insanity and your medical ineptitude just killed the guy that we worked hard to capture?
Can I cauterize the wound with my firebolt? Would that work?
If you roll and you do too well, you'll blow his head off. And all you'll have is everyone around me covered in blood, and Draco Justice just going, I think I misunderstood the mission.
Okay, so
right.
Shall we just put him on my shield and run with him to try and get back as quick as possible before he bleeds out and dies? With a blown off face.
How many times can you lay on hands, Reg?
I can do it again, but that will bring him into consciousness.
I'm just going to cover what happens when you're on the floor. So if someone hits you on the floor when you're already unconscious, it's a critical hit. So that you take 2 failures instantly.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
I think you take 2. It's 1 or 2. I'll double check it.
It's 2. It is 2.
It is 2. I thought it was. So, if you were to scorch him, what you're going to do, firebolt his eye, he would be dead.
Okay, I won't do that. That's fine.
So whatever you need to decide to do, you're gonna have to decide very quickly because you're kind of in Inish, and I'm trying to gauge the Inish round because this guy's bleeding out. Someone's ripped his eye out, dealing him 2 critical hits, and he's had 1 successful pass.
And Reg has watered out some cloth that apparently has some kind of shit or something on it into the wound just to make it worse.
Yeah, I was trying to be good because I'm a paladin. I was trying to be nice and actually help out.
Frank Bunty, I think it would make sense if you laid on hands on this man, for I believe he needs it.
I've got +4 medicine, so can I try and heal him?
Oh god, should I use lay on hands first in case you do further damage?
You could, I'm throwing a bone here, shackle him, try a medicine check, and then heal him.
That'll do. So let's lop off that other dude's arms.
Okay, let's go do that first.
Hang on. I've still got an extra set of shackles, so just use them for now.
Why have you got an extra set?
I got 2.
I'll give you 2.
I like how everyone had forgotten that and was like, we're going to obviously cut his hands off. That's the only way. That's the only way to reuse it.
I thought they only gave you 1.
No, I'll give 2.
No, it was 2.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But we only needed to bring 1 person back.
So
should we still cut off that guy's hands?
No, it's fine.
Guys, still playing with my new toy eye. I just reach into my bag, grab the extra pair of shackles, and just hand them up to Frank Bunty. But don't stop looking at the eye and playing around with it.
Okay, cool. I'll catch the shackles. Cheers, Bonrel. I grab the big dude's arms, and I shackle the hands together.
Yeah.
Or should we do legs? Should we do hands or legs? Which one? Hands. So I do the hands, then I'll lay on hands.
He's only got 5, so
and then we can do his legs with the rope.
Yeah, cool. So, right, so we'll rope his legs up first then. So as I'm shackling his hands, one of you two just want to start tying the rope around his legs.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'll hover over him, lay on hands. So as he comes to, I'll be like, "You are shackled. Like you need to just don't be a dick."
conscious.
Will he still be unconscious, or is he now on 1 HP so he can be aware of
1 hit point?
Okay, so I'd be like, you are minus an eye, don't make it your life.
He starts screaming.
I shove part of my blanket in his mouth. Oh no, in fact, I shove my holy symbol in his mouth to shut him up.
You don't.
And then I throw him over my shoulder.
You wouldn't, right. Holy symbol is one of your most sacred possessions. You wouldn't
Put it in somebody's mouth.
put it in someone's mouth. Unless it was a proper like demon entity, put it in the mouth as a...
Right, okay. In which case then, I've got the... I'll rip another bit of blanket off and shove it in his mouth to gag him.
Reg,
Yeah.
he speaks Goblin, doesn't he?
Me? No. Common and Dwarvish.
Doddy, doesn't this guy speak Goblin?
He speaks goblin because he is a goblin.
That's the whole
Does he
problem.
also speak English, though?
So I'm good.
Yeah, because he communicated with you, didn't he, to say do it the hard way.
No, well that's because I speak Goblin. So Doddy, I shout, shut your fucking face, or I'll take the other eye.
Jeez. Right, so then let's pick him up.
He's currently being gagged, but he is trying to mouth off to you.
Right. Right, Bonarel, do not let him entice you. Like, we need to bring this guy back. This is the mission. This can save...
I'm just playing.
I could do this. So
Draco's
just play with your eye.
Draco's going to look at Bonarail and be like, I think you have enough eyes for today. I mean, I would argue perhaps that
One too many.
One is too many, but I definitely think you should leave it where you are.
Just trying to help you shut him up.
So Frank, as you finish putting the gag on him and he's trying to mouth off, you lean back just in time to see him try and headbutt you.
I just I look at him, look at my axe, and back at him, and be like, "Huh?" And then throw him over my shoulder to start heading back.
Oh, weren't we supposed to do the medicine thing with Dan?
He's got 1 HP now, hasn't he? So we've got
You
enough
don't want to
to
give him
just
any more.
keep him. No, we don't want him to be any stronger. We just need him to be slightly conscious to be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Okay, cool.
And then get him back.
Okay.
Is that right, Doddy?
It's what you believe is right.
Oh, did we do the medicine thing that we were talking about originally when we were worried about him bleeding out?
It got thrown to one side when Frank said he was going to do a lay on hands.
Oh, right, okay, so Frank did a lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
Okay, cool. So before I'll start walking out of him, and I'll just shout to Draco, Bonrail, and Lord Sugar, just loot the corpses, and start walking out.
Something about the way you say that which makes it feel dirty.
So the goblin boss, he's still wearing his chain shirt, but he's dropped a shield and scimitar.
Nice.
I'll roll some treasure for him. On the other goblins, they're wearing leather armor and have a shield and are using scimitars and short bows.
Is it a fancy shield that the boss goblins dropped, or is it just a bog standard shield?
I'll let you know. You know. He's gonna sing for the audience. I'll let you know.
That's the content everyone signs up for.
I'll let you know.
It is indeed.
They're like that podcast. It's best when the DM sings, though. The other guys don't know what they're doing.
Nope.
No, just a bog standard shield. Yeah,
And the shirt.
that's a bit rubbish.
I'll
For a sexy shield.
I'll take one of them because I'm pretty weak.
Don't put yourself down.
He does have 50 gold on him though.
Nice.
Oh, I'll
I will
definitely
have
take that
that.
one.
Well, he's on. I know he's dropped out. So I was
You're-
going to say he's on me. Surely I should be able to do that.
Wait, are you talking about the Goblin King, or are you talking about
The Goblin King.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What about the minions?
They don't seem to have any further value on them.
Doddy, I'm going to get my other pair of shackles.
Other pair of shackles? Which other pair of shackles? The ones attached to the guy you left in the corridor.
Yeah, I'm going to use my... Hang on.
Can we take him with us as well? Because we want to know what they were doing there.
There could be a bounty. There could be a bounty on them.
Yeah.
On this just random guy.
Bonarail, if
Yeah.
you don't do anything like that, I will heal you up a bit because my medicine's pretty good. So I'll
Right.
get you above 1 hit point if you want.
But I want my shackles back.
Okay, but you'll only have 1 hit point. That's all I'm saying.
But I'll have shackles as well.
But we'll have shackles
Why
once
do
we
you
get
want
that
shackles?
bag. Once we get that guy back where we're going, and we sort of shop him in
They're not
for
even
the
your
bounty,
shackles.
if there is one.
I'll grab the guy and bring him with us.
Okay,
You can
thank
you can just get shackles from anywhere. You just buy
Yeah.
them.
Shops. You know,
Mine.
go and ask for some more.
Goblin drop 50 gold. I'm sure
Okay.
Frank will lend you someone to buy some.
I drag the guy with me, but only for the shackles, not for the actual person attached to them.
You head back to the area where you left him. There's still other areas to explore. He's still out cold.
Yeah, I think we'll come back though, right? Because this guy's bleeding out.
Yeah, but it's quite it's quite a trek back to the village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're going to take this guy back with us, as well as somebody else.
if we're leaving, like we've done what we came here to do, right? Is there anything else on our mission that we've still got to do? Do we need to find if there's any more of these?
Yeah, we need.
The Kraken.
I thought we needed 2 cultists.
No,
I
they
thought
just said one, right?
we only needed one cultist, but I think they wanted to make sure everyone else was murdered.
So we need to round. So
So-
can we take a short rest so I can get my my hit points up, please?
Well, I was going to say what I can do is if you guys have a rest or whatever, I'll take these guys back to the place, dump them, and just be like, I'm going to be back in a minute, and I can run back and meet you, and we can carry on.
Okay, is that going to be like a day's travel?
No, it's only a couple of hours.
Okay, so
which is enough for your rest.
Because you guys will have to take a long rest because a lot of you used your hit dice to do a short rest last time. You haven't fully rested.
Okay, so Reg can go and take these guys back, and we'll do a long rest.
Okay.
I mean, is it a safe place to take a long rest, Dottie?
It feels like the kind of thing where we're going to get ambushed and we won't have Frank Bunty to protect us.
I'm not saying nothing.
Why are we not all going back?
Well,
where's the
It's only
benefit
a few hours away.
If we all go back, rest at the inn, everyone heal back up again, and then we go back and finish off the job. But we just say we had to bring this guy back, as we're aware that he's the
Lost
leader,
his eye somehow.
and he is bleeding out. So if you want the information, stabilize him, sort it. We're going to finish the job.
Okay.
Hang on. Didn't you lay on hands?
Yeah, so he's only got the 1 HP only.
So he's stable though. 1 HP, but he's stable.
He's stable.
Is he still losing? He won't be losing blood now then.
He's not losing blood. He's just pissed.
Right. So could we then, in effect, just knock him out, gold to 0, like just make sure he doesn't do anything, and then just have a long rest outside the cave?
Yeah.
See, I still think we should take a rest and let Reg go back. I thought that was a good idea.
No, it doesn't make sense to split up. Lord Sugar, does Lord Sugar have any spells that could incapacitate someone without causing damage?
No.
We could do non-lethal. If we do a non-lethal attack on him.
Yeah, but we'll do that and we'll end up critting and we'll fucking take his head off by accident.
Let's just take him back then.
Well,
Not if it's non-lethal.
Why don't we just tie him up? We've all got rope.
He's tied up.
I'll let tie him up and leave him here and then carry on.
Yeah, is he going to escape though? He can hop away.
With one eye.
With one eye. One eye hopping.
Why didn't you take a leg off him instead?
Let's just take one of each thing he has to.
I've got 3 more lay on hands if we want to just literally make him lose a leg and make him lose an arm.
Okay, guys, I've got 1 hit point, so what's the plan?
Oh yeah, no, we need to heal Bonner. So let's all head back, or stay here, long rest, so everyone can get the health back.
How do you heal? Is it just by resting?
Yeah, you just rest, or if you long rest or short rest, you get your health back, or we get use potions and stuff. And
on a short rest or a long rest or short rest, you use your hit dice. The more you level, the more hit dice you have, and on a long rest, you recuperate half them back. Every time you roll a hit dice, you're rolling. For instance, a wizard, you're rolling a d6 plus your con, but you don't have to announce how many dice you're going to roll. So if you roll terrible on the first one, you go, I'm going to use another one. It doesn't penalise you that way.
Okay.
Cool. I'm full health, so should we, if you guys want to have a long rest, I'll stay on guard and make sure no one can.
Well, I'm full health as well, aren't I? I haven't been touched.
So
it's only Bonnerell that got fucked up.
Yeah.
But you need your spells back though, don't you, Dan? So you need to do a long rest to do your spells.
Okay.
So if me and Draco stay up and just have a gab while those 2 rest up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
That sounds good. And maybe interrogate the goblin guy just to make sure that he is caught the Kraken. See if he might know that there's other people about.
Doddy, while these guys are talking about it, I start having a sleep.
Okay, Draco, do you speak Goblin?
Unfortunately, Frank Bunty, I only speak my own language, Draconic, and Common, of course.
Right. Okay. So why don't we interrogate the other guys not talk Goblin? Right. So me and Draco are just going to sit around in the cave. I'll take my backpack off, and get the rations out, and I'll pass some beef jerky over to Draco and be like, "Hungry?"
Always, Frank Bunty. Always.
And I'll pass him the jerky and then just take a myself out of the slice. just sit there and be like, well, that was an interesting start to the mission.
I'm worried about Bonarail. I feel that her propensity for violence is not balanced.
No, unhinged. I think would be the best bet. I think when we have a minute or two, maybe on the way back, we just have a quick conversation. One of us.
Good luck with that.
You're asleep. Shut up.
I must confess that I'm worried that she might turn on one of us and take an eye. She seems to be collecting them now. My dragon eyes could be quite valuable. I don't know how she rates her collection, but I feel like they're gold. They're quite striking if I do so myself. I worry that she might want them, and I find them quite useful, Frank Bunty.
Well, I will have a quick conversation on the way back. I do have a lot of chainmail on, and I'm small with a shield, so I'd like to see her try. But hopefully it doesn't come to this. I'm pretty sure just a conversation to be like, hey, that was a bit batshit crazy. Why don't we not be like that? And I'll have a conversation with her on the way back. Hopefully we can just calm her down a little bit.
I mean, I worry that it's part of her actual character, and that to change it would be somewhat impossible.
I believe the fact that she's she was brought up by cows is probably is part of the issue.
I think that has made a challenge for her. She thinks that she can solve everything.
She's got a beef with everyone.
She believes she can solve everything with violence and loud mooing sounds. Although she hasn't employed those so far, I believe that she will at some point.
Maybe that's her secret ability.
I worry that perhaps that was the alternative. She could take the man's eye, or she could moo at him aggressively, and she just chose the wrong one. That is perhaps my thinking on it.
I think if I ask her about her skill sets on the way back, and suggest maybe we use a toned down approach instead of the straight up dagger to the eye approach. From now on, maybe that would be the best course of action. I mean, we are here for justice. And in order for justice to prevail, we need to do this the correct way, and also
for the record,
the legal way.
Use a dagger. She just took it out.
I mean, that doesn't make it better. If anything, that makes it worse. The idea that she just dug in with her fingers and without having that.
Yeah. So while we're having a long rest, we're currently right at the entrance, are we, of where the other ways can go, or whereabouts are we situated, Donny?
I assume you went pretty much back towards the entrance.
And did we say there was 2 more ways that we could go?
Yeah. There's 2. There's the left and the right. You could go to.
Okay, so I'll just turn to Draco and be like, "Well, there's 2 more ways in here. We've got left or right. I've got a feeling that we're over the worst of it, but I don't know if we should just make this quick and just do 2 to the left and 2 to the right when they're both up, or should we all stick together? Like, do you have an idea of what you'd like to do?"
I worry that if we split up, we incur risks. For when it comes to immediate combat, I believe, Frank Bunty, that you and I are best suited for this. And with Lord Sugar's magical abilities, it could be very useful, but he can't be everywhere at once. Unless that is a spell that he has, in which case that would be good to know.
Well, we do have the ability, as we've just figured out, that Bonarail can moo loudly. So if one
I
of
think
us
that will
goes
make
with
a large difference.
Bonarail and the other one goes with Lord Sugar, we split up. Either way, any sign of danger, we can moo, because it's the natural habitat of cows. So I'm pretty sure that near the ocean that no one suspects it being
that is true.
Call to action.
I'm unaware of ocean cows being a native of this land, but I have heard of them.
So
Manatees are sea cows.
Now while she's asleep.
Yeah. Basically, a rest is you get like power naps in, you sharpen your weapons and whatnot, so you're not gonna get a full rest of just pure sleeping. It's down to what you want to do. As long as it's nothing over strenuous, not combat.
Well, I've reset my spell slots, but I have my medallion that I need to check to find out what it is.
Alright, so do you want me to take that off?
Oh no, did I do that in the short rest?
We did that in the short rest.
In fact, you
did it.
You
Fine,
did,
ignore me.
didn't you? Yeah.
Then I did nothing but get my spells back.
The internet will let us know if we did or not.
No, we definitely did, I remember.
Yeah. No, right, cool.
As it comes towards the end of the resting period, those of you who are rested, you're on full hit points, your spells and key points are returned to you. A cold breeze chills you quite to the bone, passes from the exit into the cave. And you hear a voice, "As you wish, my lady." Really gruff.
Did we have any idea of where that sound came from? Was it from one of the
That was coming from the exit, headed towards the left path.
Right, okay, so Draco, I think our plans may change. I think we should stick together.
I agree, Frank Bunty. Let's go that way and finish this.
For justice.
I
think we should head to the left, follow the sound, but quite sneakily.
Perhaps we let Bonnerail go ahead, for she appears to be quite stealthy.
I
She
agree.
can perhaps relay to us with a series of moo sounds.
I just took an eye.
You just took another eye.
Whose eye did you take?
So, who's going where? Let's get this.
We're all going down there.
I'm gonna try and be stealthy and take a look ahead.
Okay. How far ahead are you going?
How far ahead were the sounds?
Ahead.
I think you should just go sort of like halfway into the cavern and just have a little snacky boo.
Yeah.
You go 10 foot, 15 foot, 20 foot.
Go 15.
Maybe you use the little eye, like you get to the corner and you just put the eye around the corner as like a little joke to be like.
And just to let you know, your mage armor would have worn off as well.
Yes, no, I assume that. That's fine.
10 foot.
You DM might throw your bone again and cast it.
Yeah, I was about to. I was just he was doing stuff, but yeah. While he's doing that, I cast my mage armor.
Yeah, do it. Power up.
Yeah, Dotty, 10 foot.
10 foot head. Okie dokie. You head down the corridor. It goes on for 35 foot. Opens up into a weird circular cavernous room. On the top left hand side, there's a corridor going straight on. And at what would be 2 o'clock, there is a corridor going back. You assume that is the one that you passed at the T-junction.
Okay, so this area is safe, right?
Could be.
I go back and bring the guys to just where I just was. There didn't seem to be anybody there.
Okay. Roll me initiative because we're going into a surprise round.
Oh god.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't ask to roll perception.
Oh shit.
The Dungeon Master is now at that point where he's not helping us out.
I have rolled a 19.
18.
16.
13.
Sorry, read them again for us. I got Sean's.
19.
18.
16.
Fair play.
That's some good rolls, guys.
So, going top of the shop. Surprise round. This is awesome. So, Dave, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You react as normal after. Reg, same. Then he goes.
Then who goes?
I'm scared.
AC 14, Sean.
For fuck's sake, 13.
Oh no.
Oh, you're fucking lucky. 6 points of damage.
Oof, that's
Yeah,
lucky.
that's what happened.
Yes, as you've looked into the room, thought nothing of it, and turned to go back to the others, out of the shadows, surprisingly rolling fucking high on his stealth, a bugbear steps out and takes a swing at you with a morning star.
Brilliant.
You see on the right hand side of his face there's all seaweed climbing up. Some of it is wrapped around and into his mouth. One tendril is in his eye, and a few are hooked into his ear. And he says, "For my lady."
Dare to try and take that eye.
Was this seaweed taking him over? Is this seaweed a sort of a parasite type thing?
It could be. That's for you to find out. Dan.
Okay.
In my turn. Alright. Brilliant.
Okay. So,
We'll play
in terms of the layout here, we've got a corridor, we've got us, and then we've got this person, and then we've got Bonarail.
Mm-hmm.
So any projectile style thing that I fire at this guy, I risk hitting Bonarail.
Nope.
No.
Nope. They got rid of it in this edition.
Okay. Fair enough. Good. I like this edition. Better than the old ones. I am going to fire my firebolt right at his face.
Go for it.
Okay. So I roll that plus 5, 19 plus 5, 24.
Just.
Oh,
Only miss. Only miss.
Okay. And
I did nearly have a heart attack then.
and then I roll 1d10 to find damage, right?
Please.
7.
Nice. You doing anything else?
Yeah, and then I'm moving backwards to hide behind. In fact, to hide between Frank Bunty and Draco.
Okay. Sean, you're up. You have this large bugbear.
Can I make a move then a strike? Because I can do an action first and then an attack, right?
You can do. It depends on the move. If you move too far, he'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
How far is too far?
Like if you go beyond 5 foot.
So I'm going to roll 5 foot backwards.
Well, let me clarify that one. If you do 5 foot, that's moving around him. If you roll out of combat, you have to take the full disengage action, which you move your movement speed as far away from the person as you can.
But after I've done that, can I still attack?
No, because you take a full round action to disengage.
I'm down to 4, so I'm going to nope out. I can move 30 foot.
Okay.
Love the idea of just turning and just fucking bolting down the corridor. Nope.
Nope.
I think I'm more harmful long distance.
Well, until you get a few more levels, then you'd be more.
Yeah, because my short bow shoots 80 and my dagger shoots 20, so I'm going to get myself 20 foot away from him.
Wrong. So you go. Well,
My acrobatics to do that?
disengage is just disengage action.
Alright, okay. Can I use stealth to sort of hide in the darkness? My intention is to just sort of get out of the way, blend into the walls, and then shoot him down with the short bow.
I like it.
Yeah. Your disengage is the whole of your turn. You just get the hell out of there. Which then puts us on back to top to Dave.
Right then. I think it's time for me to introduce Seaweed Man to Draco's own brand of justice. So, I would like to charge the Seaweed Bugbear
Jesus.
with my quarterstaff and proceed to hopefully wail on him with it at least a couple of times.
Okay.
Okay. I will roll an attack roll, and it will be a nat 20.
No way.
Yeah.
24, baby.
Finish him.
Have that, Bugbear.
Is it going to explode?
Don't know. Depends on what you roll.
9. So, did we say we're doubling it, or did we say rolling again?
Roll again.
So, 9.
You said it. Like, I want to
9.
roll all the dice.
You're right. Well, I rolled 2 7s, so it's 9 both times. So, 18.
You only had your modifier once.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, 16. I like to think that Draco just charges up to him, spins the quarterstaff around his hand in a really slick way, and just goes, "Whoa, bam!" and just cracks him across the head with it.
Okay. You doing a second attack?
You know I am. Same again. Quarterstaff one way, the other way. And that one...
You get to do it twice.
Yeah, buddy. That one's
Wow.
not quite as good, but it is 20.
Hit.
And that one is sadly only 3 damage. Far less successful.
Good doggy. And that puts us onto Reg.
Okay, so I will. So Draco Justice is stood next to this big bugbear.
Okay.
So can I go into a? Can I move into a position where he's flanking him so we can get advantage?
Go on then. I'll let you.
So I'll go running in with a 17.
Yep.
Cool. And I'll grab my my axe as I go running in, and I will roll the wrong dice. So
Always a good start when you pick the wrong dice.
roll that one. So I will roll an 18. Nope, that's incorrect completely, sorry. I roll an 8.
8.
8. And just try and dig it right into his shoulder blade.
Okay. You dig it the shoulder blade. As you do, it looks like the seaweed pulses with life, and then the colour of the bugbear just turns pale and slumps to the floor.
Oh, got him.
Okay. So he's down.
He's down.
Right, so they are definitely being taken over by this seaweed.
Yeah. Can we cut a bit of the? There's no one else. It's just this bugbear that's in the room with us. Can I do a perception check or investigation just to see if there's anything else in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, someone doing the sensible thing.
Nice.
You've been doing
Nice.
perception rolls naturally, so I was like, oh, they got it.
Nat 20, take away 2, so 18.
There's no more hidden bodies.
Draco will loot the Seaweed Man.
Cool.
Loot the seaweed man. On the seaweed man, there are 2. Well, let me give you generic stuff. He's wearing hide armor, has a shield, a morning star, 3 javelins.
Is that the thing he hit me with?
The morning star, yeah.
What is it?
Spiky ball on a stick.
Yeah.
I might like the look of that because I can use maces.
You're lucky because of the template that's on him. He loses some of his skills, but you don't want to fight a normal bugbear. I'm just saying.
Very kind of you, DM.
That's why I was shocked.
Can I
That,
have the morning slot?
and he's got 2 vials on him as well.
The vials, please. I'll take those.
Well, that's
They
good. Are they empty?
Nope, they got liquid inside of them.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, can we put a sample of this seaweed in something?
Why is it weird? Is it weird seaweed?
Yeah,
Well,
it's still alive. It's pulsating.
Oh.
What are my vials, Dottie? How do I know what they are?
They are healing potions.
Is there anything I can keep the seaweed in? I've got a chest. Can I put it in the chest?
If you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the chest.
Here's a potion of healing, yeah?
Yeah, both of them.
Cool.
How are you removing said seaweed?
Just with sheer force of will. I'm going to keep away with one of my medi daggers.
Well, before you use the dagger, I use my battle axe, which is the same steel, on the shoulder where the seaweed was, and that did something dodgy. So maybe just use your sheer force. I think just in case the metal or something has a reaction to the seaweed.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I might be completely wrong, so I don't know if you want to try it, but just going off our past experience.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull at it then.
Roll me an opposed grapple.
Oh shit. What does that mean?
It's trying to grab you.
Oh shit. Maybe use a dagger.
Brilliant. So what do I roll?
A d20 plus either your dex or strength, whichever's your best.
Well, my dex is -1. No, my strength is -1. My dex is +3, so we'll go with +3.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
go with that.
So a d20, yeah?
Yep.
10, 13.
It has hold of you.
Brilliant. I
Might
mean,
as well go into initiative if we're running about.
Oh dear lord. I am so sorry. Alright. Nat 20, baby.
15.
what are you doing? Oh, are we doing...
Yeah. What's your total reg?
22. So I got a nat 20 plus 2.
I rolled a 17.
What's your bonus?
Which bonus? The dexterity?
Oh, is that
Initiative.
your total? 17.
No, that was just 17. But
Initiative.
Initiative. Where's my initiative? +3.
Seriously.
So 20.
Okay. And Dan?
So rolling initiative plus the bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
12.
Reg, you first. You've seen Bonarail reach in to try and rip some of the seaweed apart. As he's done it, it just wraps around her hands, and he's like, "Oh, shit."
Are we going to have another episode of me dead?
It
Possibly.
seems possible.
Oh,
Especially
don't
when
mind
we
these cliffhangers.
we'll probably have to take your arms here, I think. So, how are you going to take people's eyes if we take your hands off?
God. So, in front of me now, what I just see Bonarail literally being wrapped up by seaweed, and do I see a body behind Bonarail? Is there anything apart from this little bit of seaweed that's going all over?
you've got the body of the bugbear. The seaweed has detached in places to now try and reattach itself to Bonarail.
Okay, so can I look at the bits that look like they're coming from the bugbear and try and cut them off? Like
You
we're
can
chopping weeds
certainly
out.
try, sir.
Okay, so I will again grab my grab my battle axe, and I rolled a 19 plus. Oh no, fuck it, wrong dice again. Oh, no, sorry, 19 to hit. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. So.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I will attack with my battle axe of justice, and that'll be a 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 points of damage.
Okay. The seaweed that's attached to you, Bonarail, wilts away and dies instantly. There's tendrils or strands that are coming off fall back onto the corpse and start digging into the corpse.
Oh, that was pointless.
Shit, so now it's trying to bring the bugbear back to life. I think kill it with fire. I just shout to Lord Sugar, kill it with fire! Kill it with fire!
Okay, everyone, back up. I'm doing it. Okay.
If you're just going to pummel it with fire bolts for a couple of minutes, then yeah, easy. Everything's just a charred mess.
Okay, so I don't even need to roll for that because I can just do that.
If that's all you were going to do, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Dan.
What?
You're not going to say it?
No, oh, okay, because I am... Okay, yeah, I suppose so. You leave Bonarail alone! You're fired!
That has to be the sound of it.
Was that a bit too much, guys?
No, that was on all
That was
sorts
it.
of epic.
That's all we wanted to see.
Cool.
Okay, so in this room you have the straight on or the right turn.
Well, straight on didn't really do us much before, so maybe right?
Go for it.
Guys,
Yeah, as described to bottom, you quickly look down the right corridor and you can see it curves back round to a T-junction, which looks familiar.
Oh, so it's just a loop back to where we started?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough, so straight on it is.
but can someone heal me first? Because I'm hurt again.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I literally my lay on hands, mate, only does up to 5.
So what does my... If I'm +4 medicine, can I do something?
Do you need to have a health spell or something?
Yeah, a health spell for an instant effect, yeah.
Alright, now I've...
Or a healing potion, which people are hoarding.
I'll tell you what, because this is probably going to be the last part of this cave section, I reckon. I'll lay on hands because you only got hit for what, 6 was it?
Yeah.
So I can restore up to 5 hit points as an action. So if I give you 5 with this lay on hands, I've got 2 more lay on hands left for combat, and then when we go back to the city, I'll long rest.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Nice.
Cool. Right, so I go up to Bonarail and just be like, don't make a habit of this, and then just put my hands on the shoulders and heal her for 5.
The curse of the healer. Okay, so you headed on the straight on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you head down the straight on corridor. Is still a cavernous a look to it. It kind of opens out into a small oval room, but then carries on into a large chamber. There's a pool of water in this large chamber, dead center back. And there's a free-flowing waterfall in it. You see the outline of an elvish lady who's formed out of the water itself. She points to you lot as a group and then does the universal symbol of slitting the throat.
Oh Jesus.
and then she explodes, the water stops, but remaining is an oval shaped water portal. And that, gentlemen, is where I'm going to leave it tonight.
Oh,
God. Every time with the big cliffhangers.
Draco didn't even get to introduce Monorail. I don't know if you've seen our friend in the shadows. That's his Monorail. She's one with the cows, but don't hold that against her. No.
Oh dear. Love it.
Well played, team. Well played.
That was intense. That was a very intense episode. I loved that. That was good.
Good. And we're all still alive.
I'm very intrigued about this lady. Very intrigued about this lady. So she's just exploded.
You are.
There's nothing left apart from that portal.
Well, she was just water, and the water just went everywhere, and now there's a portal. Interesting. Because they keep saying for the King of the Tide. So this must be his missus, I reckon. The Queen.
Dear Queen. Guess we'll find out.
Be a kind DM. I'm going to calculate the XP, and if you guys level, I'm going to let you level up because the next encounter might be a little bit tasty.
Oh, God.
Nice.
So I'll see what the XP is. I might have to give it you a little bit earlier.
Can I point out that I really want to level up Dottie because if I level up, I get the option of Flurry of Blows. So after I take an attack action, I can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Ooh.
So I would like to level up. Yes, please, thank you.
Yes. That would be lovely.
Go on then. Yeah. Right, for the next session, get yourselves leveled. Saves me calculating the XP.
I like that.
And then, because the challenge coming up is a challenge.
Oh shit, we should have gone back, handed this dude over and got some shit ready for this combat, guys.
Well, it turns out if we do well at this next bit, then we might have someone else to shop in anyway. That goblin guy might have just been a lackey. Right. Well, awesome. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dottie. It's been a pleasure.
It has.
All right, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. That was a good game.
Not a problem.
GG's, mate. GG's.
Touch and go. Sure.
Yeah?
You've got a glass jaw, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you've also got 3 eyeballs.
Right. Until next time, adventurers.
Yes. It's been a grand pleasure. See you next time.
Bye,
everyone. Bye-bye.
Oh, I've got Divine Smite now. Awesome.